Hello and welcome to part 6 of my YouTube walkthrough for Bard's Tale 3 for the Apple II. In this video, we will raise our magic users level from 1 to 13 for the third time. Also, before we begin, note for reference that I've provided links in the description to my written guide and relevant maps and game packs. Now, the third time through seems like it should go a lot quicker, since conjurors and magicians take less experience to gain levels than sorcerers, and we have more powerful spells. But conjurers and magicians have worse spell resistance and hit chance than sorcerers too, so we can't run back to the Chaos Dungeon right away. It won't be too bad though in Tarjan's dungeon because, well, we do have Mangar's Mind Blade, and that's going to chop up a lot of enemies fast. It may seem like a waste of spell points, but we have enough harmonic gems that this is where we should use them. And we're going to start right now, how about? And you can see I'm casting Mind Blade and still not killing them. And it's kind of debatable how many times we should run the loop or how many levels we should gain before going back to Chaos. I think getting to level 7 should be good enough. Level 5 doesn't seem like enough. I ran into trouble when I tried it earlier. So, there we go, a harmonic gem. Cast 2 GRE. Okay, advance. Let's drop the Dayblade. And can we cast Second Sight? I think we can, so let's do so. Oh, Mr. Krabs doesn't have enough spell points for that. Let's use the Harmonic Gem then. Let's get rid of some of this cruft here. I think this is a really bad weapon, but I'm not sure. Miasmal Curs and Wicked Lurkers. Okay. Unfortunately, we can't really use the summon trick for that, or keeping the summons under control, because we don't have enough magic resistance yet. It's a possibility though. Bard Sword, wonderful. So we want to cast FLRE on one, and immediately give the Bard Sword to Squidward. We can usually expect... oh, we already have one. Never mind. I think Squidward has a Finn's Flute already too. Or does he? No, he doesn't. That must have been during a practice run. So, give him a little extra armor class. And what is this armor? Okay, it looks like that's chain, so let's drop it. Drop the mandolin, and then why not trade it to himself? And okay, we're at 10,000 now. I'm just going to be hitting hot spots here. Yeah, one thing is if the harmonic gem per fight ratio is 0.15, then that means we will be able to use 25 spell points per fight and break even. And, well, with these guys, it's 30 multiplied by 0.15. So, yeah, we can afford to use 3 Mind Blades, especially since when we go back to get a level, we'll gain stuff too. Or we'll gain magic points too, and that'll give both an immediate and long-term boost for the next time we use a harmonic gem. Alright. Alright. See, I'm getting hit by the traps, and if you'll remember, I wasn't getting hit by the traps before. It isn't how many total levels you got, it's your current class and your current level. And now we just have Mr. Krabs cast Flan and cast 2 Mind Blades. 15,976. Okay, we're doing well here. Did we already hit this hotspot? I think we must have. Alright. Yeah, the Shadow Drifters, we're usually able to disbelieve them, but not at level 1. Oh dear, this again. FLAN, cast 2 Manto, and let's actually remember this time to cast Sorcerer Sight. This should be one of these squares, I think, is a hotspot. Okay, 22,000. We're gonna just keep exploring and see which squares we've hit. Okay, we pretty much hit all the very near hotspots, so 20,000 or so is good enough. Alright, Plankton and Mr. Krabs got armor class boost. Spell acquisition should get to level 4. Yes, everyone's at level 7. Now we see 222, 237, 243. So in other words, we now can burn about 35 points for fight and break even. It's almost getting a bit ridiculous. But first, let's make sure everybody has a harmonic gem. And now we go to Chaos. And we will see where the hotspots are. Here's the 1. Alright, that's a good start. And again, we want to get to 230,000. This will be 2 Deathhound fights. I forgot that Mind Jab will probably be a bit more effective now. Oh, come on. Just... There we go, finally. It's still worthwhile to roll for items, too, with fights against, say, just one monster. There we go, harmonic gem. Okay, yeah, this will use 60 spell points, but not all fights are going to drain me that much. Of course, the Deathhound fight will, when it appears, but we'll worry about that when we get to it. There we go, that's Nice, because we can burn spells again. Where else can we go? I would go to the back to get a bunch of spells, or rather to hit a bunch of hot spots, but it might be tricky to get to the front if I get damaged a bit. So I'm just going to leave and return and restore the hot spots, and don't ever mess around with these guys, even if it seems to go quickly. I think Sandy has a Mithril plate. Yes, she does. So just drop it. No, we don't do that. No, wait. Okay, that's probably a waste of spell points to cast Restoration. Oh man. Okay, cast one, FLRE on one. We haven't gotten a miasmal cur or anything like it yet. Okay, 84 or 54,000. You know, that gets us a couple levels. Let's go back down. And spell. That'll also recharge the hotspots. The thing is, we can also get Hunter Nefasts here, which will summon companions. So we're really getting kind of bad RNG now. We should be getting companion summoning enemies every 8 fights, because there are 15 different or 16 different monsters, and 2 of them will work nicely for us. So I guess we just have to keep hitting the hot spots. Plankton's weapon, we don't know what it is. There we go, there are the Deathhounds, and in case they breathe, we are now protected. Alright, we're going to crank up the emulator, and we want to watch the hit points. If they get below 70 or so, I want to cast Rest. Now's a good time. Better to do it a bit too soon than a bit too late. Okay. Shock Spear. We want to kill 60 of these in addition to the 31 we'll kill at the end. Oh wow, Gary can cast Shock Spear now. I think that's 40 we have, and rats, no. I messed up. Now Gary can't quite cast Rest. So cast FLAN and okay. Yeah, if Gary hadn't cast that Shock Spear, he could have cast another Rest, which would have been nice, but it's not critical. well, another rest before using the gem. And I might have miscounted here, actually. I think we can just use Mind Blade now, and we'll see how it goes. Another thing is we don't need to, I forgot, we don't really need to, okay, we got about 84,700. We only need 75,000 experience for the next one. Anything after that is wasted. So, wow. Oh, wow, Mr. Krabs has money now. GRE. Whoops. I should give Plankton some spell points here. And everybody has a harmonic gem. And we want to just to have quality of life spells. Cast 3 rest. Maybe I should have run from this because blood out acolytes can be pretty nasty. Yet another bard's. Oh, a shield ring. Okay, I'll buy that for $1. And 70,000 to go now. Let's restore the hotspots. We have to be very close now. And here's another hotspot. $65,000 to go. $63,000 to go. $62,000 to go. $58,000 to go. Oh, did the Mithril Shield go to Sandy? Okay, Squidward got another armor class point, and SpongeBob. Actually, I think SpongeBob can use a Mithril Shield, but he's not going to be around much, so probably better to just give the Mithril Shield to Squidward, even though giving it to SpongeBob would reduce the total armor class by a bit more. $57 to go. Yuck. I do not want to get aged here because that's nasty. Okay, we're having bad luck here. $56 to go. Let's see, where can we... We'll restore the hot spots and try again. You can see there is a bit of repetition here. $53, I think. Oh, 51.5. $47, call it. Yuck. Now there's a blood acolyte in here, but there is also some putrid zombies, so I think that works nicely. Okay, we're at 40,000 now. We're doing this all without getting Deathhounds. And when we do get Deathhounds, we just will probably need to only kill 31 of them. So we won't have to peel them off, we can just hit them with Mind Blade right away. Which is convenient. 35,000 to go. And one of these days we will get Deathhounds. Maybe it will be when we only have or need 10,000 experience left. But alright. 35,000 we're down to now? Oh, 30,000. Okay, Hunter Nefasts also work. Might as well use the mystery item and hope it's a harmonic gem, and indeed it was. Right, so that first one's going to be tough, but after that we'll be good. Okay, we're up to 6, 7, 9. We won't even have to get to 30 actually, will we? Okay, this should be it. Ah! No, geez, I should have seen that. I only have 9 spell points left. Okay. Alright, and 33,000, there we go. That does the trick. The RNG couldn't hold out against me forever, so we go back to the board and the old man, and now we get the spells after holding down A and the player numbers, S and the player numbers. Okay, we have to do 3, 2, spell 1, 2, and actually spell 1, 2, 3. Okay, make sure of that. Now class change 1 to wizard, class change 2 to wizard, class change 3 to wizard. We had bad RNG there with getting summoning monsters, but we still got through and we got some nice items along the way. So yes, this is a good place to stop and say thanks for watching through, and if you've enjoyed this enough, giving a like or subscribing if you haven't already goes a long way in encouraging me to create more videos like this about solving or finding neat things in retro games. See you next video.